Hi guys, welcome to the next video in the Ballet Barre Basics series. So today I'm going to talk about jetés and grand battements because one is kind of an extension of the other. So if we're working from fifth position, obviously the jeté is going to pass through all of the same points as the tendu, but the difference is that we're going to lift it up and then bring it back down. And it's the same principles of pushing forward with the heel here, getting to this point of the toes down, up. And actually at this point, the toes are what's also going to help her to lift the foot. So you're really going to brush through the floor. It's not just lift the foot up and down, it's feeling all the way through the floor, up and down, and keeping this leg supported so we don't sink when we go up. The other thing to think about in jetés is, and it will totally depend on the exercise, so sometimes you might have very staccato jetés, and you need to know as well where the accent is. Is the accent out, out, or is the accent in, in? So that's something to bear in mind as well with jetés. Where is the accent? Where is the dynamic? If the accent is out, for example, something that I do is imagine that something is stopping my leg, something blocks it. So I get to here, but I can't go any further, and then close. The same is second. Stop, and down, and the same back. And the same thing as with the tendus, when we're in fifth, we're not going to open this. Be careful that you keep the line so it's going directly behind. Directly behind. And the same thing with the grand battement. Obviously the grand battement we're going to go higher with the leg, but again we're passing through all of the same points. But this time we're going to have more emphasis going up, and again this will depend on the exercise, it will depend on how your teacher wants it. Something I like to think about with the grand battement is that we bring the leg up fast with a lot of energy, but then we really control as it comes down. The leg doesn't fall. It's not kick and fall, like throw it up however you can to get it the highest that you can. There are times like when we do these kinds of things to release the hip and to warm up and things, but really when it comes to doing the exercise, if you want to be able to lift your legs up high, first you need to do it with the proper technique, with the hips square, so not lifting up the hip or bend, or relaxing this leg or leaning back, because at first it might feel like your leg is lower, but it's the best way to eventually be able to get your leg higher is to do it with the proper technique. As that happened to me, I was quite flexible, but I didn't have the strength, especially here in ballet, from a turned up position to be able to get my legs up. So I know that it might be a bit frustrating at the beginning and it's tempting to just throw it up, but really it pays off to do it properly from the beginning. So even if it's only to here, even if it's to 90, just stay with it, don't lift up the hip. And again, as I said, think about up and control the landing. The same in second position. Up and control the landing. The same to the back. Up, control the landing. Depending on the exercise that your teacher gives you, you might be doing it with a battement or moving the top of the torso a little bit, so a little bit back or to the back. This depends. It depends how the teachers mark the exercise, but it's definitely good sometimes to work, I think, grand battements without any movement of the torso, just especially to build strength, so you're not kind of cheating of getting the leg higher. It's not cheating, it's a different style, but I definitely think, especially with the arabesque, if you really want to improve your grand battements to the back or derrière, it's really good to practice doing them without letting this go forward. So even if you want to do two hands on the bar, for example, from this position, you're just going to lift the leg up, down, lift the leg up, and down. Instead of always using this to help get your grand battement higher, because it's a different way of working, but both are very important. For the grand battement, we want to keep the hip down, we're not going to lift up the hip. This has to be very, very strong. Supporting leg pulled up, knee straight, arches up, as I said in the first videos. And then we're going to throw, control the landing. So the next one's going to be rond de jambe, so stay tuned for that. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!